And welcome back to the trophy round. Starts out tonight as we begin the Consolation Championship between the Foxes of Hamilton County High School of McLeansboro and the homestanding Eldorado Eagles. Hamilton County started this tournament. They lost to number 8 seed Fairfield 56-48 and came back and took care of Carrier Mills 57-24 and then turned back a tough Edwards County team by a score of 51-43 to get here. The Eldorado Eagles opened up against number 6 Anna Jonesboro, were hammered 73-46 and came back the next morning and took care of NCOE 61-43. And then last night in the midnight special took care of Gallatin County by a score of 53-47. This will be the second meeting between these two ball clubs. They met back on December 16th at Hamilton County, and the Foxes came away a 53-38 winner, but you can't go and say, we beat you last time, because this is a whole new ball game.
Yeah, that game was at McLeansboro, which is a tough place to play for a lot of teams. And Eldorado's back at home in their tournament in front of their crowd playing for a trophy, so I expect it to be more competitive.
Yeah, they, last night I wasn't here, but I heard it was a free throw shooting contest between Eldorado and Gallatin.
I wasn't here either, but I watched it online, and I believe 5 Gallatin players fouled out. They had 32 fouls and I think a total of 55 fouls in the game.
Wow. Well, that happens when you get caught.
I expect the same thing between these two teams. A lot of physical basketball.
We need to thank our sponsors for this year, making our coverage of the holiday tournament possible, but especially to those top-tier sponsors. If not for them, there's simply no way we'd be able to bring live picture and audio as it happens from the 59th edition of the EHT. They include Farrell Hospital, Wabash Valley Service Company, Banterra Bank, Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Skates Valley Irrigation, and SGI Trucking. Also, State Farm agents Doug Graber in Albion, James Cook in Carmi. And again, we thank all of our sponsors. And we were talking this morning after 2 days on our live stream. We had 50,000 hits, over 50,000 hits. So, pleased with that. And we are the only radio station doing live stream on all 26 games of this EHT. Starting lineup, first of all, for the Foxes of Hamilton County, it's going to be Trenton Pike, number 3. He is a 6'1 senior, along with Caleb Carson. I looked at the wrong side. Abe Neal, number 33, will also be a starter, along with Eli Hansen and Caden Kelly. So it'll be Pike, Carson, Neal, Hansen, Kelly, 4 seniors and a junior, coached by Doug Miller as they come in here with a 10-4 mark. Senior-laden ball club for the Foxes.
They play a lot of guys, have a lot of good guard play, and have a lot of good size inside to take care of this Eldorado team.
And they've, of course, got a couple of sophomores that come off the bench, along with some juniors, so they've got some depth. And Coach Miller does, like in hockey, a line change. It goes about every 3 or 4 or 5 minutes and runs in a whole new bunch. Starting lineup for the Eagles of Eldorado, it'll be number 21, Jake Phelps, a 5'10 junior. The big man in the middle, Boston Bradley, will wear number 3. He is a senior at 6'5", along with Anderson Wolcott, also a senior. He stands at 6'4". And then finishing out, it'll be number 31, Stephen Doggett, a 5'9 senior, and Andrew Murray, a 6'3 junior. So 3 seniors, 2 juniors going for Coach Josh Bradley. Eldorado shows a little bit more size, 6'5", 6'4", 6'3".
They have a lot of size, but the keys for them is their guards taking care of the ball. Hamilton County likes to show a lot of pressure, playing a lot of guys, and we've seen Eldorado kind of struggle against the pressure, so a key for them is their guards getting into the half court and running their offense.
All right, we said Gallatin, okay. Got to share what my name is after how many games we've done. We've done what, 22 games, I think, so far? 6 to go. And but anyway, Hamilton County won the last time, 53-38, and Eldorado says, hey, we can play better than that. And as you mentioned, it's a tough place to play in Jerry Sloan Gymnasium. Foxes will be the visiting team, wearing their Kelly green trimmed in white, and Eldorado in a white trimmed in gold. It'll be Bradley going up against Carson. And we're just about ready to get this show on the road. As we await the tip. And almost need to redo it. Threw it a little bit high. And sometimes, I never did jump center. Did you ever jump center?
I did not.
You kind of get a little antsy there a little bit. Foxes win the tip, and here is Eli Hansen. Surveys the situation, goes on the left side to Pike. Out front, Carson, swing it right. Eli Hansen, free throw line extended. They pop out Neal, top of the key, thought about a three. That didn't work. Now Carson, left wing. Hansen at the left elbow, tried to drive. Nothing there as he's cut off by Phelps. Give to Abe Neal, the jump circle, they reload the gun. Here is Pike coming around the screen. Carson to the elbow, skip across to Neal. He's going to try and drive, put up a floater, too hard off the glass, and we're going to get a whistle, and a foul goes against Carson.
Here come the fouls already.
As he and Wolcott kind of got tangled up, so it'll be Eagle basketball, full court pressure by the Foxes. Wolcott gets it in, gives it back to Phelps. Pike will try and stay on him. Phelps moves it up into the offensive end, and three people standing right in front of us. Story of my life. Here's Phelps now with it on the right side to Murray. Left baseline, Wolcott, he's going to do the cha-cha.
Few too many steps there.
That's one of those situations. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can apologize and say I didn't mean to, and the referees just kind of give you an eye roll. Turnover against Eldorado, and here come the Foxes. Hansen drives in a corner, leaves it for Pike from beyond the arc, and he buries it. Trenton Pike gets the Foxes on the board with a triple. And again, here comes the pressure. Phelps gets it into Wolcott, and then gets it right back. Phelps comes up, left-hand dribble, into the friendly zone. Still guarded there by Pike. Left wing, they come with it to Murray. Wolcott, top of the key. Looks for somebody. They go inside to Bradley. He's put it up. Strong move, too strong. Ball is tipped up. Pulled down by Caden Kelly of Hamilton County, and we go the other way. Hansen into the offensive end. Neal with it right in front of the Eldorado bench, and we're going to get a reach-around foul on Wolcott. Carson did a good job posting up.
You can tell an emphasis for both teams on defense. They'll let you shoot threes. They just don't want the ball to get inside.
Right. Hansen to inbound it. Lob into Carson. He's going to put it up, and he can't get the roll. Knocked down. Carson got it back, and we're going to have a jump ball. The arrow favors the Eagles of Eldorado. Again, full court pressure. Last two times they've thrown it into Wolcott. This time they throw it into Murray. Back to Phelps. Phelps in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Here come the Eagles. Ball knocked away. Gets it back. Phelps. Top of the key. Left wing. They come with it to Doggett. Inside to Bradley. Rejected by Hansen. And they say a foul. When you stop and think, Bradley's 6'5", Hansen is 5'10". He was above the rim on that one.
That looked pretty clean to me. It looked like he got a lot of ball there.
He had some height on that one. Kind of reminds me of the way you played, right?
Yeah, above the rim.
Yes, always. Bradley nails the first one, and Eldorado's on the board at the 5:50 mark, 3-1. Winner gets a fifth-place trophy. We'll go 3-1 in this tournament. Second free throw by Bradley. Got them both. 3-2.
Eldorado in a little full court pressure themselves.
Yeah, it's, I guess, what you call soft. You know, not really going after the ball. Just make them handle the ball, make the pass, maybe grab and sneak one. Here's Kelly right in front of the bench. Gives it to Hansen. They swing it around left side. Pike, baseline, Kelly. Out front, Hansen open from downtown, back at the rim. Rebound saved by Carson. He tried to, and he had it in his hand. As he started to flip it back, it rolled off his fingertips, goes out of bounds. So it stay the same. Here's Doggett. Gives to Phelps. Jake will walk it across the 10-second stripe and then get it back. Picks his dribble up near the Eagle Lobo. Comes way out front to Bradley. and they'll reload the gun. Bounce pass on the far side. And a high lob as they had fronts on Bradley, tried to throw over. Pike came up with it. Lead pass to Caleb Carson. He got the hoop and the harm.
Great job of turning defense into offense there. A little backside help on the lob to Bradley. Caleb Carson ran the floor well and was able to get the and one.
And it was, I don't see how he got his shot off. I mean, he was almost too close to the goal and got it to drop. Drayson Grathers checks in, a 6'2 sophomore, as Wilcott picks up his second personal. And Caleb Carson will go to the line for the first time. He has really struggled with his free throw shooting, and he still does. Rebound comes down in the hand of Bradley. Now Phelps. Grathler almost trapped. Back to Phelps. They go on the far side, trying to post up, playing in fronts on Bradley and hoping for the weak side help. Grathler on the drive, almost knocked away by Kelly. And here they'll come. Driving the goal. Here's Doggett, loses control, gets it back, and leaves it for Grathler.
Great job of Grathler there, attacking the closeout. Dribble pull up and able to knock it down.
All right, 5-4. Hamilton County on top, 4:17 to go here in the opening quarter. Pike on the dribble, high on the left side, moves out near the volleyball line, comes right wing to Hanson, down low inside to Kelly. Back to Neal, they leave Neal open, but they got on him quick. They leave Pike open, three-pointer shot. Caleb Carson gets the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. Is that going to be on Bradley? Yeah. And he picks up his first foul, and here comes the first line change. Braxton Miller, Cord Leakey, and Jack Zellers will come in as Kelly, Hanson, and Pike get a breather. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 5-4. Fox is on top. Zellers gives to Neal. Back to Leakey. Neal got some shooters. Here's Miller. Neal, high post, Carson. Back to Neal from downtown. That one is short. Zellers high for the rebound, gives to Neal, who followed his shot and got it in.
Eldorado's gone to that 2-3 zone, and we've seen them against AJ struggle to rebound out of it, and Hamilton County's doing a good job attacking the glass.
Grathler up into the front court. Works against Cord Leakey. Tries to go inside, nothing there. As Murray tries to drive, reverse layup, he's going to be fouled by Zellers. I've always seen a lot of people trying to drive that baseline, and rather than stepping out of bounds and cutting it off, you try to kind of push them out, and that's where you get the personal foul.
Try to get away with the hip check.
Yep. Murray to shoot two. And that one goes awry. He'll have another one. As Jace Cross, 6'1 sophomore, and Andrew Webb, a 6-foot junior, come in. So we've got a brand new 5 in there for the Foxes of Hamilton County, and they lead it 7-4. And that one's short, and the rebound comes down to Cross. On the run, here comes Leakey quickly in the offensive end, leaves it for Zellers. Back to Leakey, here's Braxton Miller. Free throw line extended, right side. Leakey for three, and he buries it. Cord Leakey never met a shot he didn't like. Here's Grathler working up against Cross. Tries to go for the double team, doesn't work. Phelps in the offensive end, knocked away, almost stolen by Leakey, but regained by Phelps. Phelps way out front, being chased by Cross. They come to Doggett on the far side. High post is Murray. Back to Doggett, wants the three, and Webb's not going to let him have it. They go inside to Bradley, and Jack Zellers is going to pick up his second personal.
Eldorado's having trouble finding that entry pass to Bradley. There's 3 green jerseys around him every time he touches the ball.
He is their main go-to guy inside. They give it to Bradley, and he's going to take it all the way to the hole, and one. And Zellers, I think, just picked up number 3. Tried to pick up the charge. Yes, he did. So Bradley gets the basket and the bump. 10-6. Hamilton County on top, and we've got 4 new bodies in. As Kelly Kessler Pike, Leakey, and Webb. Free throw is up, no good. And Eli Hansen goes high for it. On the offensive end, they leave it for Kessler. Far side, Leakey down the left baseline, inside to Kelly. He starts to go up with it. He's going to be fouled, and that's on Jake Phelps. Hamilton County already with 5 fouls, and that should be that 4 on Hamilton County, on Eldorado. Substitution, number 23, Drayson Grathler, a 6'2 sophomore, comes in for Eldorado. Foxes basketball underneath their own goal, inbounded to Hansen. Now Pike high on the left corner, they leave it for Leakey. Skip it across Kessler. Pike, Leakey, thought about a 3, they got out there on him. Pike drives, shovels it off, back out front to Kessler for 3. Bounced twice, Pike with a rebound in traffic. Trenton Pike, what an effort there by the senior. And there is a steal, this time by Hansen. Eli Hansen, and Eldorado wants a timeout. 14-6, Foxes back in 30 seconds.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
Basketball. 14-6, Hamilton County on top of Eldorado. A quick timeout by Josh Bradley as the pressure put on by the Foxes is showing a little bit. As trying to get up the court here is Stafford in the back court to Phelps. Still on the double team, still in the back court. Watch your count, Stafford, and they got a 10-second count. They did a lot east and west.
Hamilton County kind of just keeping 2 guys at the half-court line, turning the ball handle and making it hard to cross half-court.
And that's back-to-back turnovers for Eldorado. Kessler with a basketball. Comes with it on the left side. Now Kelly. Hansen. Kessler faked the 3, gives to Hansen on the left side. They'll leave it for Leakey. He's not ashamed to shoot. Back of the rim, he couldn't get the bounce. And the rebound is pulled down by Andrew Murray, and we go the other way. They leave it for Grathler. He's going to put a shot up. Will not drop. Kessler will clear for the Foxes. Lead pass to Hansen. Down in the corner, Pike tries to go inside to Kelly. It is knocked away and picked up by Murray. We've got 1:10 to go here in the opening quarter, 14-6. Hamilton County on top of Eldorado. Trying to look inside, and they get it into Bradley. No weak side help.
Great high low there by Eldorado. Murray able to find Bradley. Bradley got position and an easy layup.
And right away, Caleb Carson comes back in, as does Abe Neal. Kelly and Pike go out. 14-8. We're under a minute here in the opening quarter for the Consolation Championship. Winner gets a trophy. Hansen with a basketball. Tries to work one-on-one. Little step back. Nope, here's Leakey. Abe Neal on the left side. Hansen back between the rings. Gets a little motion there on the baseline. Has a Carson screen. You screen and roll. Basketball one-on-one, and Carson uses the backboard. Caleb Carson now with 4, and the lead is 8, 16-8. Grathler in the backcourt. Lost his dribble. And we got a back and forth. He gave it to Andrew Murray on the front court, and didn't wait till Grathler got across.
I thought they missed it for a second.
16-8. As Hamilton County's doubled up Eldorado, we're 20 seconds. They're going to play for one shot. Now let's see what they're going to try and set up. Here goes Leakey. Has it on the left side. Now Neal. They run Leakey to the top of the key. We're down to 4 seconds. Hansen, you better look at the clock. Gets it over to Leakey. Will it count? I guess it would have, but it did not drop, and so that ends 1 quarter of play with a score. Hamilton County 16, Eldorado 8. Back in a minute.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience on the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great, the archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, 16-8. As Hamilton County's doubled up the homestanding Eagles, and they'll have first basketball as they move to our right. Said this is for the Consolation Championship. Hanson gives to Neal, goes through, pops out, run along. Oh, there you go. I didn't think he was going to see him. Carson can't get it to go. And a nice set, but it wouldn't drop, and Eldorado comes down with a rebound. Phelps quickly ahead to Graffler. Trying to work his way in. Bounce pass inside to Bradley, and he got the basket and the bump. Bradley has become a nemesis as he has 8 of the 10 points, and he will go to the line to make it a little bit more. Yeah, when you're 6'5" and your tallest player is 6'3", it's hard to slow him down. He has 9 now, 9 out of the 11.
He's real strong with the basketball around the rim and able to finish through contact.
Foxes with the basketball. Carson to Kelly. Neal. Pike. Now Hanson, top of the circle. High left, Carson. Looks. Neal down in the corner. Here is Kelly. Pike. Playing around the perimeter of this man-to-man. Make a pass and cut. Pass and cut's what they're doing. Try to get some motion. Here goes Pike. He's going to drive the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Jake Phelps.
Lots of cutting and screening, and I've noticed Eldorado's kind of just sticking Bradley under the basket to be a rim protector.
Right. Stephen Doggett gets ready to check in. Phelps comes out. That's his second, and he is their key ball handler. They throw it into Kelly at the free throw line. Here's Pike. Backs it out between the circles, just the other side of the volleyball line. We'll see what happens. Has a screen by Caleb Carson. Abe Neal for 3. Rims in and out, and right there to tip it in. Hanson missed the tip in, and we end up calling a jump ball. Hanson was wide open on the weak side and could not believe it wouldn't drop. Jump ball favors whom as Kelly comes out, Cord Leakey back in. And they say it's Eagle basketball. Again, full court pressure. Stafford will inbound it. And stolen away by Cord Leakey to Pike. He puts it up and he is hammered.
Like you mentioned earlier, Phelps out of the ball game, their key ball handler, and the first possession without him turns into a turnover.
And I would anticipate with that the pressure might increase just a little bit more. So Pike with 5 will go to the line to shoot 2, and he gets that one to roll around and fall through. Substitution for Eldorado. Number 34, Ryan Cox, a 6'2 junior. Neither team afraid to go to their bench. Second free throw by Pike, automatic. Pike has 7, the lead is 7, 18-11. In the backcourt, in trouble, watch out. They got a man wide open underneath, and Cox missed the layup. Loose ball fumbling, and we're gonna get a whistle, and a foul is gonna go against Eldorado as the ball was bouncing around like bumping a volleyball. And Cox, after missing the layup, commits the foul. So 18-11. Foxes by 7. They've led it by as many as 8. Here comes Hansen into the front court. Being chased, has a good screen there by Carson. There goes Neal from the free throw line, back of the rim, no good. Leakey ticks it into Pike, and he gets 2 more. Boys, Trenton Pike, 9 in the ball game, and the lead is 20-11. Trying to get it inbounds. They do. Here is Doggett, has it knocked away. Picked up down deep in the corner, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And it's Bradley and Carson both hit the floor. And we're not sure who the foul is going to be on. Caden Kelly will get ready to check in.
I believe Caleb Carson's chipped a tooth or something.
Wow.
Holding his mouth.
There was some contact. Doug Miller wants a double foul. They must have called it on Carson then. We'll see. It is a double foul on Caleb Carson and on Boston Bradley.
That'll be Bradley's second.
And Boston Bradley explaining to official Eddie Brooks. Now I'm going to tell you how it really was. You see him out there talking. He comes out of the game. Carson comes out of the game. And he has been a thorn in the flesh. He has 9 of the 11 points. And he's on the bench with 2 personals. And Phelps has 2 fouls.
Wolcott on the bench with him, so really no more post presence for Eldorado.
Eldorado basketball. And we'll see what they can do with that. Their big guys and their point guard. Almost turnover. Kelly knocked it away, couldn't quite come up with it.
Hamilton County has a real opportunity with their pressure to run away with this ball game right here.
We will see what happens as Stafford will inbound it deep in Coffin corner. Look, and ball is slapped out of bounds. You know, the kids call the play. Green pointed one way, white pointed the other way. So they'll try it again down deep in the corner. It'll be Stafford trying to throw it inbounds. And he's looking and looking and looking. We get a 5-second count. That's the second time the defense has turned up.
That's a real tough place to try an inbound from.
A substitution for Eldorado, Cannon Weatherly. And he is 6'5", and he's a wide body. Trying to get some size inside. Here goes Pike on the drive. He puts it up short, and Weatherly gets the rebound. Trenton couldn't quite get it high enough. Eldorado comes down quickly as Stafford, and we're going to get a foul.
I look for Eldorado to try and get number 23 Stafford going. He's been a real presence off their bench in this tournament.
Foul was on Eli Hansen, his second. Braxton Miller, 5'8" sophomore, checks in. So they're looking, and they try to save it, and they do right in the hands of Hamilton County. Leakey got on his horse, but the defense got back in time. Here is Miller. Pass to Pike in the corner. Now Neal. And Leakey will come to the point and set the show. 20-11. Hamilton County by 9. We've got 5 minutes and a dab left in the first half. Miller is going to drive in the lane, gives it to Kelly. Here's Leakey. He's going to put it up, and he's going to be fouled. Probably on Weatherly. I think if he'd have stood there, I think it would have been a charge.
Yeah, he kept his hands up, but just kind of bumped with the body a little bit.
So Cord Leakey will go to the line. And he will shoot 2. Had a 3-pointer there, came off the bench and did so. Cord knocks it down. Ethan Kessler in, Eli Hansen in, as Kelly and Pike come out. Well, they've got 5 guards in there right now. Second free throw is good as Cord buries them both. 22-11, largest lead. Trying to get it up the backcourt. Whoa, almost lost. Hang on to it. That was Graffler down in the corner. Trying to drive, knocked away, shot put up and in. And that was Andrew Murray. That's his first 2 of the game. Quickly down court, and there's Ethan Kessler. Kessler gets his name in the scorebook, and it's back to an 11-point lead, 24-13. Down court quickly. Here come the Eagles. And trying to drive the baseline, Grayson Stafford, the sophomore, tried to make a cut. And as a result, he stepped on the baseline.
This pressure is really starting to speed Eldorado up.
24-13. Foxes by 11. They have the basketball. Miller in the corner to Kessler. 3 won't drop, and Weatherly clears out one whole section of the lane. Loose ball on the floor. Trying to drive inside. And layup, and a shot is blocked by Webb. Here comes Kessler. Lead pass to Webb in the corner. Leakey tries to drive, leaves it for Neal. And we got a traveling violation against Abe Neal as Jake Phelps comes back in the ball game for Eldorado. Coach Josh Bradley said, I can't go much longer without my point guard. Pike comes in and replaces Neal.
I'd like to see Phelps come in and kind of control the offense. He's the point guard. They've been sped up. I'd like to see him slow it down once they cross half court.
Got to have that quarterback run the show. He's a veteran, just a junior, but still can play. Get the ball up court. Offensive end line into Weatherly, puts it up and in. Weatherly makes it a 9-point game, 24-15. Leakey wide open for 3, back of the rim. Pike goes high, and he is fouled on the way down.
Eldorado's defense has done a good job of forcing long jump shots, but they just haven't been able to get on the defensive glass.
So Trenton Pike will go to the line. Over the other day, well, I'm trying to think, which game was it? I guess it was the Harrisburg game. They missed their first 14 threes. I think their first 17 threes. They ended up 3 for 21.
Wow.
And got beat 8.
They're 2 of 9 right now.
Here's Pike to shoot 2. Bank. Put a smile on his face. Braxton Miller grinning from ear to ear. And he said, well, yeah, didn't you hear me? You heard him call Bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is open today.
It is. Second free throw by Pike. That one's in and out, no good. And Andrew Webb snuck in there and got an offensive glass. Here is Miller. Skip it across to Pike. He's going to drive in traffic, and we're going to get a foul. That may go against Weatherly again. Nope, 0. Yes, it is. So Weatherly picks up the foul, and that's going to send Trenton Pike back to the line. That's 2 on Weatherly. So he has 2. Bradley has 2. Phelps has 2. And Pike rims it. So we'll get another one. So Weatherly comes out. Graham Stafford comes in. So you go from 6'5" to 5'10".
6'5", 6'5", and 6'4" on the bench in foul trouble right now for Eldorado.
So NCO Hamilton County wants to make a run. Now would be the chance to do it. They lead by 10. They led by 8 at the quarter. 25-15, 3:27. And Pike buries the second of 2. 26-15 matches their largest lead, which is 11. Quickly come up the court. Here is Doggett. Gives on the left side to Stafford. Back to Doggett. Far side, Stafford again. Trying to give it to Phelps. And they throw it away. They want to get the ball to Phelps, but Braxton Miller is all over him and will not allow that to happen. Turnover Eldorado as they try to skip it and they throw it too far. So Miller to run the show. Comes with on the right side to Webb. Webb's going to try and beat his man, put it up, and it's short. Gets his own rebound, and he come down with it. He lost control, but it went off the leg of Andrew Murray.
That is now 9 offensive rebounds here in the first half for Hamilton County.
Miller to inbound it. Goes inside to Jack Zellers. He puts it up short. Rebound, Braxton Miller on the floor, and we've got a jump ball, Miller and Phelps. And where will it stay? On this end, you're thinking, Miller, you're 5'8". What are you doing in there among the trees? So Miller to inbound it again. Looks, goes inside. And we've got a foul that's going to go against Andrew Webb, I do believe. 10, yep. The reason Andrew got open, he pinned him pretty good. Boston Bradley checks back in.
I like this move by Coach Bradley, putting Boston back in. You kind of need to make a run here.
Right. Yeah, you've got 2:54 left, and they're going to throw it out of bounds. Trying to get the Foxes trying to get their rotation right, speed the ball game up.
Eldorado's playing right into it too, trying to play fast.
So Miller to run the show. Goes on the left side to Andrew Webb, goes through as a cutter. Kessler passed on the 3, goes to Pike, right wing to Neal, in the corner to Miller. Dribbles to the center of the court, leaves it for Kessler. Webb comes and gets it. Trying to figure out, they say, Kessler, you got to run the show. Goes to Miller on the left side. Skip it to Kessler, wanted to 3, and traveling violation on Andrew Webb. And Doug Miller wants a timeout. Back in 30 seconds.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
All right, back here at Duff Kingston Memorial Gymnasium in this Consolation Championship. Finds the Hamilton County Foxes on top by a score of 26-15. Lots of basketball coming your way after this one. At 6 o'clock, it'll be the 5th place game between the Vienna Eagles and the Wildcats from Anna Jonesboro. Then at 7:30 about, it'll be Harrisburg and Carmi for 3rd in the championship for the 3rd year in a row. The Massac County Patriots and the Tigers of Heron. Full pressure in the backcourt. Trying to get up in the offensive end. Here is Doggett, and they throw it away again. And that's, I want to say, a whole bunch of turnovers. 11.
Feels like more.
And still at an 11-point lead as Hamilton County trying to take advantage of it out of a 1-4 set. Kelly, Neal high on the left side. Kessler comes around the screen, wanted a 3, didn't get it. Pike down low. Play around the perimeter of this 2-3 zone. As Miller, one dribble, Kessler, Pike, Neal, just around the perimeter, a lot of east and west. Miller went one dribble inside. Pike lives to Neal on the left baseline. Now he'll work his way out toward the center of the court. Stands from the volleyball line. Kessler pops out and gets it. Now Caden Kelly. They run that little baseline screen, and you know, one of those times somebody's going to get open, and Neal did, and he couldn't get it. Ball was partially blocked, and we go the other way, and here comes Stafford. Inside, shot put up. We're going to get a foul. It's going to go against the Foxes of Hamilton County. Stafford went up, and I think Ethan Kessler picked up the foul. So Grayson Stafford, a 5'10 sophomore, to the line to shoot 2. 26-15, Hamilton County by 11. 1:18 remains in the first half, and he buries the first one. Wilcott comes back in as Bradley goes out. Both of them have 2. Cord Leakey checks in for the Foxes. Kelly comes out.
Hamilton County going small again.
I guess trying to put pressure on the ball, and with Bradley out, they feel like that maybe they can handle Wilcott inside. Both free throws are good. 26-17, Miller quickly down court to Neal. Back to Miller. So they're going basically with 5 shooters. Here is Leakey. Kessler run a little weave outside. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. And Leakey has the screen, sees an opening, stops. Miller dumps it off to Pike. He's going to put it up. Gives to Neal from the corner, and the three won't go, and the rebound comes down, and Cord Leakey went in, lost his balance, and fell up against Doggett, and he's going to be charged with a personal foul. We'll go to the other end and shoot two.
Neal's had a lot of great looks. He's a really good shooter, and he just hasn't been able to take advantage.
So they have, like you said, they've had some good looks, but we saw Anna Jonesboro this morning. The first half they went like 1 for 8 on threes, and come back the last half and went 5 of 6 or something like that. First free throw by Doggett is off. Grayson Grathler back in the ball game, replaces Jake Phelps. That's a good move. You don't want him that 40 seconds to go. You don't want that third foul to be picked up. And he makes the second one. First point for Doggett. Quickly down court. Here comes the Foxes in the corner. Now Pike. Miller, will they play for one shot at 38 seconds? Pike. Leakey. Free throw line extended left side. Come back around to the right side. Eldorado showing just like a 1-2-2 zone. But I bet they know where the shooters are. So Miller walks out into the center court with 20 seconds. As they're going to try a screen and roll, and they do, and they turn around, almost a turnover. Leakey picks it up, gives it over to Hansen, inside the Pike, shovel pass on a give and go. It goes through Hansen's hands, and trying to save it was Eldorado, and it went off their hands. 4.8 seconds. Caleb Carson comes back in the ball game, and he replaces Miller. And we'll see what happens.
Might try to get a little post up here for him.
Here goes Leakey. Takes it to the hole. Can't get the roll. Tip. Shot put up. Nope. And that's the way this quarter is going to end with a score. The Hamilton County Foxes 26 and the El Dorado Eagles 18. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
The countdown is on. Enjoy the Carmi Eclipse Festival featuring Eddie Montgomery, The Frontmen,
Baby, I'm amazed by you. God bless Texas.
Drew Baldridge, and Tailgate Revival.
She's somebody's dog. That'll make you want to drink. Throw you back.
Saturday, April 6th at Burroughs Woods Bicentennial Park. Visit carmifest.com for tickets and more information.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large Big Swig or coffee for just 99 cents.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Synergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
All right, back here at halftime, Hamilton County 26, Eldorado 18. Hamilton County led 16-8 at the quarter, and they both shared 10 points apiece in that second. Look at the scoring for the Foxes of Hamilton County. They're led by Trenton Pike, who has 11. Caleb Carson with 4, 2 each from Abe Neal, Eli Hansen, and Ethan Kessler. Cord Leakey came off the bench with a 3 and a couple of free throws for 5. For Eldorado, they're paced by Boston Bradley, who has half of them. He has 9. Then 2 each from Andrew Murray, Grayson Grathler, Grayson Stafford, Carson Weatherly, and then a free throw from Stephen Doggett, 26-18.
For team stats, Hamilton County is 7 out of 18 on 2-pointers and 2 of 10 on 3-pointers and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They have grabbed 11 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, and have 4 turnovers. Eldorado on 2-pointers is 6 out of 9, 0 for 1 from 3-point land, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They have 2 offensive rebounds and 8 defensive rebounds and 11 turnovers.
Wow. You know, it's one of the situations here, 11 turnovers, but then Hamilton County is shooting about, 35%, something like it maybe?
I'm not very good at math.
No, I was just, what was your numbers again?
They're 9 of 28 total from the field, so that'd be less than 30.
9 of 27 be 33.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they've had the opportunities, a lot of those just point-blank range. But anyway, what matters is the final score, and right now, halfway through it, it's Hamilton County 26, Eldorado 18. Eldorado a little foul trouble. Bradley, Wolcott, Weatherly, the big 3, have 2 fouls. It does their point guard, Jake Phelps. So we'll see what happens. We'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James in Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
All right, 16 minutes of basketball left here in this Consolation Championship between the Hamilton County Foxes and the Eldorado Eagles. And it's kind of interesting. Hamilton County up 26-18. Eldorado can't catch the ball, and Hamilton County can't throw it in the hole.
No, both teams are struggling, and they could both easily turn around and find a way to win this game, but it just comes down who can execute here in the second half.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers there. I think you said 11 turnovers for Eldorado the first half, caused by the pressure of Hamilton County. And, of course, Jake Phelps was on the bench there part of the time, and I'm sure that Coach Bradley made some adjustments at halftime to counteract some of those.
If Eldorado can find a way to get into they run good stuff in the half court. If they can find a way to get the ball and run their stuff, they'll find themselves in this ball game at the end.
So it'll be Eldorado basketball as we go to the last 16 minutes. Winner gets a trophy, loser gets a pat on the back and says, attaboy. Jake Phelps to run the show. Comes with it on the left side to Doggett. And he's guarded there by Hanson. Oh, Bradley out front. He's going to take a three, and that's an air ball. Coach Bradley looks at him, puts both palms up and says, what are you doing? Coach, I was open. Bradley's sitting there shaking his head. I don't think that's the shot he wanted. 26-18. Foxes with the basketball. Here is Pike. Penetrates. Hanson to the free throw line. Backs it back out. Still on the dribble. Puts one up from 12. He felt it. Wouldn't go. And four Whites hit the boards. And here comes Jake Phelps. As Pike chase him in his back pocket. And we get way out front. What's it going to be? You knew it was on Kelly because as soon as he blew his whistle, Caden Kelly put both hands behind the back like it wasn't me.
And the foul fest continues here.
Caden Kelly picks up his first personal. Bradley comes out to receive the pass from Jake Phelps. Phelps works the left side and comes back. Here's Doggett. Penetrates. Outside to Wolcott. He's going to drive. Leave it for Doggett. Tries to drive. Shovel it in Ball is knocked away, picked up by Abe Neal. Neal is going to try and take it all the way, put it up and in. Good move by Abe Neal. He came down that left side, went up with the right hand, looked a little awkward, but it counts. Quickly down court, and we're going to get a, they call a blocking foul?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Caden Kelly looks set, but to no avail.
He was waiting there for a long time.
That's what I thought. And admire him as he took the charge on Boston Bradley, but they said no, he was moving. Free throw is no good, and something happened as we've got we had two Foxes on the floor, and Caleb Carson tries to get up, took about 2 steps, and down he went. And the athletic trainer is on the floor. He is bleeding in the mouth. And so they're trying to get him off. Trainer right there, nothing serious, but I think he was kind of stunned when he got up, took about 2 steps and fell. And tried it again as 2 Foxes were on the floor, and there was kind of a big mess there at on the floor as the ball was being batted around. And Caleb was knocked down on the floor, and he laid there for a minute. He tried to get up, took a step and fell, and laid there and took a couple of more steps, and down he went again. And they're going to have to take some time. There's blood on the floor as he got up from the floor, just running out of his mouth. Doug Miller talking to the officials, and it was one of those things, a situation like that, you need to call something.
Yeah, you don't like to see 2 players on the floor, especially one bleeding. You kind of wonder what happened under the basket. I really didn't see.
Now a lot of elbows, and players, Wilcott has got something on his elbow, trying to take care of the blood. He had it on there. And they come out, and we've got kind of a delay here in the ball game, and Doug Miller still talking to the officials about it. It got a little physical there underneath, and TJ Zerlini out there on the floor spraying the whatever that stuff is that's supposed to take care of it.
I'd say this has been going on for a while in this game. A lot of physical play under the basket, and I think Coach Miller's just not happy. Someone might get hurt.
Right. And Caleb Carson is hurt. I mean, he got up, and just where his mouth was all blood. As he walked over, it was draining. But he did walk over under his own power. Athletic trainer is right there with him. And I made the comment before, so thankful that there is an athletic trainer. People like us, we'll just say, ooh, hope he's not hurt too bad, but you want to help, but you may not know what to do. But these people here are highly trained, and saying thank you sometimes is not enough.
Yeah, this is a really well-run tournament, and having an athletic trainer on site is really good.
So I'm not sure. It ended up somewhere. There was a foul and against somebody, and I'm not sure where. As they still start cleaning up blood on the floor, referees are conferring. And that was a pretty hard, I guess, the elbow he took, because he started to get up and down he went again.
Yeah, probably a little dizzy,
right?
If I had to guess.
Have you ever had that happen to you when you played? You ever been knocked out? Or?
No, I did not. Thankfully. I've been hitting the nose pretty hard, but I've never had my nose bleed or been dizzy on the floor.
You're just that tough a ball player.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Okay, a little delay here in the action. 26-8 or 28-20. Hamilton County up by 8. Andrew Webb is going to be checking in. At that time, they're still cleaning up blood. Let's take a 60-second break and see if we can find out what happens after this.
I'm Jordan Hammersley, instructor for the Outfitter Wildlife Management Program here at Southeastern Illinois College. We focus on a 3-pronged approach to wildlife science. First, we cover all the legal aspects because a lot of my students would like to be a game warden. Second, we focus on the guiding sections. And third, we focus on a wildlife biology approach that is usually reserved for university level courses. Southeastern is becoming known as the Outdoor Recreation College.
Visit sic.edu.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
All right, they're still doing cleanup work out there in the 3-second lane. Apparently the contact occurred on the free throw, as the referees are now conferring with Coach Miller and Eagles around Josh Bradley. And, you know, Bradley's a typical coach. If you see the other coach talking to the officials, I want to find out what's going on.
Yeah, yesterday I was laughing. I forget who they were playing. Might have been AJ when there was the first round when there's a tussle on the floor. AJ's coach and Eldorado's coach were going back and forth. We're kind of seeing the same thing here.
So we're not sure what quite happens there. Let's take another 60-second break. Maybe we can find out something.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large big swig or coffee for just 99 cents.
Got 3 fouls on 42 up there. That's Eli Hansen. All right, trying to figure out what is going on. They've got the blood cleaned up. And one half of the stands are cheering. The other half of the stands are booing. But anyway, it's Eldorado basketball. They show 3 fouls on 42. That's Hansen. Phelps trying to inbound it. Out front here is Phelps. He's going to drive, put up a shot. And there is a foul on Caden Kelly. And that was a frustration. Caden, you don't need to do that.
It's going to get chippy real here in the second half.
In a hurry. So, and, you know, you just don't do that. Caden is not that type of kid. He's just a little frustrated over some of the things that have happened. And what can you do about it? And, you know, you look at Jake Phelps. He hammered Phelps. He wasn't even involved in the altercation underneath the basket.
Yeah, I believe Hamilton County is just trying to send a little message.
Yep. So Jake Phelps, first free throw rims in and out. He will have another one. Woolcott comes out of the ball game. Braxton Miller gets ready to check in. Eli Hansen comes out. He has 3. Caden Kelly is playing with 3 personals. So Phelps again, still 28-20. Wow, excitement at the old ballpark. Second free throw by Phelps is good. He hits 1 of 2 first points he has scored. As Caden Kelly comes out and Jace Cross, a 6'1 sophomore, will take his place. So a little break in the action. We'll see what happens. 28-21. Hamilton County by 7, 6:25 to go here in the third quarter. Gives to Neal on the right wing, sending cutters. Neal, now Webb, top of the key. Miller works on the dribble, comes to Pike. He's going to drive in traffic, gives to Miller. Stop, fakes, gets it out to Cross, and he is going to be fouled.
I believe this game might break the record of the Gallatin Eldorado game last night.
Lots of fouls. Foul is on Drayson Grathler. And I know my phone is, I'm getting text messages or pictures. My phone is blowing up. We can't look at it now.
Mine too.
Here is Cross. Now Miller high on the left side as they really packed it in a little bit. Here goes Miller drive, puts up a floater, and he got it. Braxton Miller, an off-balance cross-the-body floater. He got it, and he was fouled. Foul is on Jake Phelps. Jake's got a smile on his face like, you got to be kidding me. That's not a foul in practice.
I doubt they play much fouls in practice at Eldorado.
Miller couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Bradley. 30-21, Foxes by 9. Bradley in the backcourt. We're going to get a foul on Andrew Webb as he was trying to ride him side saddle, which is fine, except when he started spurring him, he said, you can't do that. Well, I'm not quite sure what happened. Did the clock not start?
Bonus. Double bonus.
Oh, bonus. Okay. All right. So Phelps will be at the line again. Was he the one that was fouled?
I believe so.
You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes coaches will say, well.
Carterville the other day tried to sneak someone in to the free throw line.
Did they?
They got caught.
Yeah. And as a coach, you say, well, I didn't know. Phelps nails them both. Cuts it to 7, 30-23. Miller quickly down court, leaves it for Webb. Top of the key, and Webb is going to travel. That's twice he's done that. A little shuffle. Takes a step, takes a second step, and then puts the ball on the floor. So Eldorado trying to get back in it. They have the ball in the backcourt. As Graffler get it up in the offensive end. Doggett, far side, trying to drive, and we're going to get a foul on the basketball, away from it. Foul on 33, that's Abe Neal.
You can tell the refs are really trying to control this game, and from an offensive standpoint, that's when you really try to attack the basket, because any little contact around the rim is probably going to be called a foul.
So Andrew Murray, who is 0 for 2 from the line, he has 2 points in the game, and he gets the shooter's roll. And Eldorado kind of coming back a little bit. It's 30-24. Cord Leakey, Ethan Kessler out, or in. Abe Neal and Andrew Webb come out. Jack Zellers comes in for Jace Cross. 30-24. Hamilton County's led by as many as 11. That one's short, nope. Drop through, so Murray 2 for 2, and it's a 5-point game. 30-25, Miller went to the hole, left it short. Bradley cleared. Quickly down court. Still in the backcourt. Trying to get across the center line is Graffler. And here is Doggett. Miller trying to keep Phelps from getting the basketball. Almost a face guard. And we're going to get an offensive foul against Jake Phelps.
That's number 4.
Trying to get around. Trying to get at Miller, and he just finally shoved him.
Just a lot of extra activity going on this court right now.
Yes. And hopefully we're catching it all on live stream. So here goes Eli Hansen. He'll cross the 10-second stripe. 5-point lead in the basketball. In the corner to Kessler. Drives to the free throw line. Now Leakey. Leakey leaves it for Hansen. 4:53. He'll fire from 16. It's short. Goes out of bounds, and what have we got? A foul on Hamilton County. No, they called it on Eldorado.
I believe on the jump shot.
Okay. So Hansen will go to the line and shoot 2. That one's good. I'm seeing so much, I don't know what part of the floor to watch.
Yeah. You kind of just want to look around everywhere, see what's going on.
Second free throw by Hansen. Got them both. Kind of stops the bleeding a little bit. 32-25, quickly up court. In traffic, look out, and Josh Bradley wants a timeout as they trap the ball in the corner. Timeout on the floor, back in 30 seconds.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
All right, here we go again. 32-25. Hamilton County holding on to a 7-point lead. We've got 4:45 left here in the third quarter. And it'll be Eagle basketball right in front of the scorer's bench as they kind of keep hanging around. And Hamilton County to open up an 11-point lead. Here's Doggett. Comes with it to Stafford on the right side. Now top of the key is Murray. Left side, Grathler. Doggett in the jump circle. Gives to Bradley. Three-point shot put up. Back of the rim. No, ball tipped up and trying to be saved by Grathler, and it goes out of bounds. So Foxes get it back. 32-25. This has been a long third quarter. 4:20 left. Been a lot of fouls. Here is Neal. Goes to Zellers. Cross to Kessler. Cord Leakey outside. They play around the perimeter. Kind of a straight man. You mentioned earlier is Bradley just kind of setting up house. Now Leakey. Abe Neal takes one dribble. He's going to take it all the way to the hole and left it short. And they've got a foul on Zellers. I do believe. We'll see. Well, we're trying to wait on what the number was. 2-4. And that is Jack. That's 4 on Jack. Zellers.
By the end of this one, we might be playing.
Huh. Hey, I shoot free throws. That's about it. So Bradley at the line. He's going to shoot 2. That one's an air ball. Left it short. And the Hamilton County fans let him know that it was short.
And Wolcott getting a little love from the Hamilton County fans as well.
Yeah, he's back in the ball game. Second free throw, high bouncer, got it to drop. So it's a 6-point lead, 32-25. Hamilton County with the basketball in the lead. Leakey, Kessler, back to Leakey. They play around the perimeter of this the three-point line. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Out front, bounce pass to Kelly. Now Neal. Works the right part of the floor. Leakey, he's open for 3. Looks good, and he buries it.
Hamilton County's had a lot of open looks from three-point land. Kind of struggled in the first half, but able to knock one down there.
That was a big one. Leads back to 9. Quickly comes Doggett, and it's stolen from behind by Cord Leakey. Lead pass to Hanson, and he got it. A three-pointer and a turnover, and the lead is back to 11. 37-26, Hamilton County. Watch out for the trap. Watch out for the double team. They get it into Wolcott. He throws overhead to Bradley, and Hamilton County thought they had a good block there by Kessler, but they called a foul on Ethan. And so that'll send Bradley back to the line to shoot 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is 4 of 7 from the line. He has 12 points. And he got that one.
His free throw shooting is going to be a major factor here in the second half. You know he's going to get to the line a lot.
Well, so far they have shot 10 and hit 7 out of 10 as a team. Hamilton County 2 of 3 as a team this half. And he got that one. 37-28. Kessler, Pike. Leakey, can he hit 2 in a row? Back of the rim, no good. Ball goes up in the air and pulled down by Stafford. 2:37 to go. Deflected out of bounds by Hamilton County. So right in front of the Foxes bench. Stafford will inbound it. Will do to Doggett. And that's going to be a traveling violation as Stafford tried to hurry up and get past the defense, took an extra step.
This full court pressure from Hamilton County has been intense. Even most teams just pressure after a make. They've been pressuring off a miss and off a rebound.
So here we go, 2:30 left, 37-28. Kessler has it, free throw line extended on the right side. Leakey, top of the circle. And we're going to get a pushing foul. That's going to go against Eldorado. Number 4. I think he said number 4. That's Walcott, if it is.
If it is, I think that is his third or maybe his fourth.
Well, they haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet. Got a couple of subs waiting to come in. Andrew Webb is at the charity line. So Josh Bradley is raising a little cane like maybe he's not the shooter or something.
They still haven't said who the foul was on.
Who the foul was on. I thought he said 4, but the scoreboard hadn't showed it.
It is 4. That's his third.
Okay.
That'll be Wolcott.
Well, that's the 5th foul. They ought to be shooting 2 free throws. Nothing like excitement at the old ballpark. Well, I don't understand why they
should be. Yeah, they're in the bonus now.
I guess maybe they weren't on that foul. But, of course, when they get 5 fouls, they just leave it 5.
Now they changed the free throw shooter. Was Webb, I believe. Now it's Kessler going to the line. Now back to Webb.
Yeah. Well, really, Kessler's a little bit better shooter.
They might have tried the trick.
No, it was just they were confused. I mean, all the excitement's been going on. No way. So Webb, now does he get 1 or 2? I guess he's going to get 2. Andrew Webb gets his name in the scorebook. Nope.
I have not seen anything quite like this in a basketball.
Oh, my gosh. Comedy of errors. Nope, he's not going to get to shoot another one.
What?
All right, they do get it inbound. Still confusion here at the old ballpark. Trying to get it up in the offensive end is Stafford. Down low into Bradley. Nice move, put it up short, and Ethan Kessler comes down with it. 38-28. Foxes with the basketball and a 10-point lead. 2:05 to go here in the third. Webb tried to put it on the floor. He lost it, and we got a jump ball. Andrew tried to split the guards.
Doug Miller and Wolcott kind of getting into it down on the floor. I don't think Miller was happy with the elbow.
Well, the officials are talking. They're going to gather the players together, or some of them anyway. Wolcott walks off. Bradley walks off. Miller's talking to one of the officials, Boston Bradley, right there with him.
They're getting the captains together, I believe.
Yeah. Southern Illinois basketball, you got to love it.
This has been a fun one.
Well, that's not the right word. Not really fun. It's interesting.
Interesting.
So we ended up with a jump ball. Still got 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Foxes with the ball. They'll throw deep to Kessler. Webb. Now Miller will run the show. He stands in the jump circle. 38-28. Hamilton County. 1:50 left. And Kessler for 3. Back of the rim. And he got the high bounce and it fell through. Oh, my.
Little shooter's touch on the shot.
Wow, that thing went about 10 feet above the backboard and fell through. Come on the left side. Here's Murray. Down low, inside to Bradley. Tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. It should belong to the Foxes. Well, nope. They said the Foxes. I thought Bradley touched it last. So right in front of the Eagle bench, 41-23. Foxes up by 13. Eldorado would cut it to 6. Here's Doggett. And it's going to be Caden Kelly. He's trying to jockey for position against Bradley. And so Bradley's going to go back to the line for 2. And Caden Kelly picks up foul number 4. And going back to the line for the 4th time. Bradley's free throw is good. This will be one of those situations. I may outscore you from the field, but you're going to beat me final score from the free throw line. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-3 this quarter for Eldorado for the charity stripe. Short. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Boston Bradley as he and Trenton Pike were going through it as he gave Pike a shove. So Bradley picks up the personal foul, and that will send Trenton Pike to the line. Oh, my. And so Bradley picks up number. We need to get paid overtime for this game.
We're just in the third quarter.
We're just in the third quarter. Trying to see what time is it. Free throw by Pike is no good. 10 after 4, so we've been playing an hour, and we've got 1:27 left here in the third quarter. So now, what do we do? Trying to wait, and Josh Bradley talking to one official. Second free throw by Pike, and buries it. And Hamilton County goes to their largest lead of 42-29. Jace Cross replaces Trenton Pike. And a lot of green on that end down there. Full court pressure knocked away by Neal. But Eldorado keeps possession of it. In the middle, Bradley runs it down. They almost threw that one away. Now here is Doggett. Coach Bradley says spread the floor. Here is Doggett. Gives the ball to Graffler. He's going to fire a 3 off the rim, and Braxton Miller, shortest player on the floor, comes down with it. He's going coast to coast. He leaves it for Kessler, 20-footer, 15-footer. Kessler buries a deuce.
Braxton Miller's the shortest player, but he has the most heart out there, fights for the rebounds, and really pushes the pace for this McLeansboro team.
He's one of those, we got a traveling violation against Eldorado. I started to say about Miller, you've heard this old adage, it's not how big you are, it's how big you play. And he plays at 7 feet. 44-29, a 15-point Hamilton County lead. They faltered a little bit, they bent, but they've kind of held their poise. 44-29, they led by 8 at the quarter. Enjoy their largest lead, and they're going to pull it out with 35 seconds. Play for the last shot, here's Hansen. Now Miller in the jump circle. On the dribble, bounce pass to Hansen. Both teams are in the free throw shooting range. Miller down to 18 seconds. He's going to drive and get fouled. And that is on Grayson Stafford, 5'10" sophomore. You love that. Eli Hansen, the senior, walks up while he's on the free throw line, rubs his head, like a little boy. Miller says, hey, I can play this game. He's got 2 free throws. He's 0 for 1. He makes that one. Cord Leakey back in the game. Hansen comes out. 45-29, a 16-point lead for Hamilton County, and Miller buries them both. The lead is 17, and still full court pressure. Trying to get up, they've got him double teamed in the corner. Now here's Doggett trying to work his way up. Dribbles somehow through people, manages to save his dribble, and comes to Stafford. Loose ball on the floor. Leakey throws it ahead to Miller. Here he goes up, and it's short, and I got a foul at 0.3 of a second on the clock. Didn't quite get it high enough. And so Miller will go to the line and he will shoot 2 more. Miller 4 points in the ball game. Clock says 3/10. Nobody on the line for the Foxes. You don't want to see anybody going over, climbing over somebody's back. Miller missed that one.
Not really time to get a shot off here, so just smart play by Doug Miller pushing his players back.
I think, what is it, under 5/10? It's got to be a tip or something like that. And he missed them both, and that will end the third quarter with a score. Hamilton County 46, Eldorado 29. Back in a minute.
Sin Energy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders, and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah, like we're trying to, sorry for that, we're looking at our phones are just blowing up over the situation that happened earlier when Caleb Carson went down and letting us know. I mean, we just saw it bloop and weren't sure what happened. They've sent us videos of it. 46-29 as Jake Phelps back in the ball game as we begin quarter number 4. I think he's playing with 4 fouls. Have it on the right wing. Here is Graffler. Top of the key, Phelps. Don't let him get hot. Boom. Jake Phelps can shoot the basketball. He has his first bucket of the ball game. 6 in the game, and the lead is 14, 46-32. Neal out front to Leakey. Come on the left side to Pike. Hanson down deep in the corner trying to drive Neal. And they go right wing to Leakey. Hanson is open from the top of the key, and it goes in and out, and the rebound pulled down by Doggett of Eldorado. Quickly down court. Going all the way to the hole is Jake Phelps. It will not go. And Abe Neal comes down with it for the Foxes. We go the other way. Here is Hanson. Leaves it for Neal. Left side. Leakey wants a 3. It's off the mark. And rebound is Caden Kelly, and he went over the back of Boston Bradley. And that is 5 for, I think, for Caden. We shall see. Make it official. It is. There we go. So Caden Kelly fouls out and gets a nice hand from the Foxes faithful. Braxton Miller comes in. And I would imagine, again, here's the pressure. Looking and looking. Coming up the court is going to be Graff. Ahead and stolen, almost stolen. It is stolen behind, knocked away. And here comes Pike, lays it up with the right hand. Miller made that happen. He knocked it away, and Pike got the glory as a nice pass from Leakey. And with that, Eldorado wants a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Just got a text concerning Caleb Carson, how he took that spill back in the third quarter and staggered off the floor, and got a message here from a parent, said Caleb Carson headed to the ER, needs stitches in his mouth. And so I told him, keep us in touch. You don't like to see that from anybody. Here's Phelps, top of the key, goes around the screen. Nothing there, leaves it for Murray, forces one up, and it will not go. We're going to get a foul against the Foxes, and that's going to be Abe Neal, number 33. 48-32 as Hamilton County on top. And who is that, Murray?
Yes.
He has 2. That one is good. I got a feeling it's going to be a big free throw disparity.
Only 2 field goals in this half from Eldorado.
Wow. Second one, short, air ball, hit in front of the rim. Abe Neal comes down with it, gives to Miller. Braxton quickly down the court. Says, come on, let's play some basketball. 6.5 left in the ball game, 48-33, a 15-point lead for the Foxes. Miller out front, gives it in the corner to Pike. He's going to drive the baseline. Out to Leakey for 3, in and out, no good, but right there to put it up is Leakey. Followed his shot, missed it again. Good hustle by Cord Leakey to follow that shot. Quickly down court, there comes Eldorado. They throw up a prayer, won't go. Murray comes up with a rebound, rejected by Neal. Had the block, and he just reached over and smacked at him. Broke that, what do you call it, break the plane?
Yeah.
So Murray.
Usually when they see that swat down by the defender, the foul is going to be called.
Whether there's contact or not, yeah. It's like reaching in on a dribble. You see the same situation. Murray got that free throw. And he'll have one more. 48-34. Eldorado will not go away. They've trailed by as many as 17, I think. And that one is missed. Ball goes out of bounds, and touched last by Bradley of Eldorado. So Foxes basketball. 6 minutes to go in this one, 48-34. Winner gets some hardware. Here's Hanson, comes with it on the left side to Trenton Pike. Out front, Miller, right side, Hanson. Now Kessler, Miller, high post Leakey, back to Miller. As trying to get a little bit something going here. We're down to 5:40. You're not going to ice it with this much time on the clock. Still want to try and score. Look for somebody. How about Kessler from downtown? In and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Andrew Murray. He gives it over to Doggett. Quickly in the offensive end. Jake Phelps wide open for 3 off the iron, no good. Phelps comes down with it, lead pass to Cord Leakey, and he is got a whistle and a foul. The ball did not go in. He was fouled by Doggett. That was a tough layup to make. He was going full speed.
With the Eldorado defender coming to cut him off, so.
Yeah, you need that last step, just kind of slow just a smidgen, or just come to a jump stop and watch him sail through the air like the great speckled bird. Leakey got the shooter's roll. He's got 9 in the ball game. The lead is back to 15, 49-34. Very similar to last time they played. Hamilton County won at 53-38. And that makes it 50-34. Leakey comes out, Jace Cross in. So they got a little size in there. And Cross, 6'1" against 6'5", trying to inbound it. And they do. Looks for somebody. Gets ahead to Phelps. Shovel pass to Bradley, and Braxton Miller commits the foul. We're thinking, Braxton, you're 5'8", he's 6'5". Have you ever seen guards want to block shots and post up. The big men want to shoot threes.
Yeah, basketball's kind of changed a little bit.
Bradley has shot a ton of free throws. He's shooting 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be his 13th free throw. 50-35. We've got just a shade 5 and change. Oh, air ball. And with that, Josh Bradley wants a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
All right, back here at Duff Kingston, we've still got 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in this ball game. 50-35. We had about a 30-minute break because of an injury back in the third quarter. Caleb Carson was hit in the mouth, almost knocked out, and they took him to the ER, and he is getting stitches as we speak right now. Here's Abe Neal on the offensive end. Kessler in the corner, wide open. Hanson put it up. He won't go, but he's fouled. Well, that's one of those situations we've talked about Hamilton County early in the first half, not being able to convert and get that bucket.
Yeah, they've done a great job just breaking the press, but right when they get around the rim, just having trouble finishing. They're able to get offensive rebounds, but just like you said, not able to convert.
Rattles in and out. It's kind of growing up as a kid. Did you used to a 10-foot goal? Did you ever play at somebody's house that it was like 10 feet 3 inches or 9 feet 6 inches?
Yeah, we'd always play on 8.5 so we could dunk.
Oh my gosh. You're that kind of a competitor, huh?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I got to be able to dunk somehow.
Wilcott comes back, checks back in for Eldorado. And one half of the gym, Eldorado cheers, the other half boos. He was involved in the altercation with Caleb Carson. Second free throw by Hanson. Good. So Eli, 3 of 4 from the line. He has 7 in the ball game. A 16-point lead, Hamilton County advantage. Gets it up in the offensive end. On the far side, Doggett trying to spin move. Shot up off the window, no good. Cord Leahy comes down with it. Lead pass to Trenton Pike. And defense gets back quickly, but nobody picked him up. He's going to put it up, and as he does, he's going to be fouled by Wolcott. And so Trenton Pike kind of making a little motion here to maybe all tournament.
Yeah, he's had a really good tournament. He's been a real good ball player from Hamilton County this year.
So I thought he was in the act of shooting. What are they going to say? Abe Neal checks in. As Jack Zeller goes out. Nope, they're just going to inbound it. And they zigged when they should have zagged. Hanson threw it into Leakey, and he thought he was going one way. He went the other, and it was a nice catch by the people sitting on the front row. In the backcourt, Eldorado trying to find somebody, almost stolen by Leakey. In the corner, they go with it to Doggett. He's going to penetrate, throw up a runner, and got it. Doggett gets his first field goal of the ball game.
It's the third made field goal of this half for Eldorado.
Wow.
Lots of free throws.
Here goes Pike. He's going to go coast to coast. Watch out, he's trapped. Now gives to Hanson. Miller pulls it out, 51-37. Hamilton County with a 14-point lead. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the ball game. Miller on the far side, leaves it for Pike. Left wing, Leakey. Now Hanson. Here goes Miller. He's going to drive. We got a whistle away from the basketball. And foul on, what did he say, 33. That would be Grayson Grathler. 3 fouls on him. It's going to be Hamilton County basketball. Both teams have committed 4 fouls. And so they got a warning as Grayson Grathler reached across the line or broke the plane. First time's a warning, second time's a tee?
I believe so.
Here is Pike. We'll give it to Hanson. Eli will work along the perimeter. 3:45. Picked up there tightly by Phelps. Hanson gives to Abe Neal trying to go through as a cutter as Miller comes around the top. Here's Leakey. Now Miller, left side, baseline left. Neal right in front of the Hamilton County bench. Miller penetrates down the corner. Leakey. 3:26 to go, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Eldorado. It sounds like the Foxes are starting to smell a little blood right now.
Yeah, they're starting to sense a Consolation championship. Just need to continue to take care of the ball and knock down their free throws.
Still a lot of time, a 14-point lead, which, well, you know, a couple of threes get you back in a hurry. 3:25 left in the game. Oh, he shot that one too quick. Back of the rim. Zellers comes in. Abe Neal goes out. 51-37. Second one. Missed that one. Got his own rebound. And as he started to go for it, he is fouled by Murray. And Andrew Murray goes, you're about to be kidding me. Nope. So Cord Leakey will go back to the line to shoot 2 more. He had hit 4 in a row. Missed his last 2. Never missed 3 in a row in his life. Unless he was playing for me. No. All right, substitution. Duran Yothar, Y-O-T-H-A-R, in the ball game, as Leakey buries them both. Lead is 16, 53-37. Still pressure in the backcourt. They work it up. Here's Phelps. Cuts back in the middle of the court, leaves it on the far side for Stafford. Drives down the corner. May got away with a carry. Inside they go with it. Good spin move by Murray. Andrew Murray with his second.
That's the best they looked against the full court pressure of Hamilton County all game.
53-39. We're at 3 minutes. Miller with a basketball on the volleyball line gives to Pike. Top of the circle, Hanson. They go left wing, Leakey. Zellers pops out on the volleyball line. Now Pike. Trenton sees an opening, and he is fouled from behind. And that is on Grayson Stafford. So Pike will go back to the line. Pike has 14 in the ball game. He is 5 of 8. Missed that one. 5 of 9 from the charity stripe. 53-39. A couple of subs coming in. Andrew Webb, Ethan Kessler. Pike's free throw is good. He got one of them. And he has got 15. It's a 15-point lead, 54-39. Here goes Phelps trying to go coast to coast, and he does. Jake Phelps.
He's a guy that really needs to get going for Eldorado to try and come back in this ball game.
Well, he's been hampered by foul trouble. Now here is Pike. Hanson in the jump circle. We're down to 2:26. Hanson's going to try and drive. Good jump switch there by Eldorado. Here is Pike. They run a little shuffle. Back and forth. They go a double high post. You go one way. The guy pops out, and Pike tries to take it all the way and gives to Hanson. Now we go the other way. He sees an opening. He's going to go, and he's going to be fouled. That little shuffle is hard to defend.
Yeah, lots of screens, lots of cutting, and it takes a lot of time off the clock.
Yes. So Mr. Hanson will go to the line to shoot 2. He is 3 of 4 from the line, has 7 points in the ball game. He has 8 points.
I remember always playing McLeansboro, and they'd run that, and I'd get backdoored.
Yeah.
It's easy to get lost.
Oh, my gosh, it is. That top guy, or that bottom guy comes out, and that top guy sets a screen. Makes it tough. Hanson got them both. We was worried about differential with Eldorado, but it's about evened up here. 56-41, a 15-point lead. Phelps forces a 3 and banks it in. And the bank is open. Quick timeout called by Josh Bradley. We'll be back right after these words.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I don't think he's. All right, back here again. We're reading some of these comments we got. Some of them are funny. Some of them are going, well, going back to the incident that happened back in the third quarter. So we have exactly 1 minute, 57 seconds to go, and it's 56 for Hamilton County, 44 for Eldorado. Eldorado will not go away as Hamilton County led by 17, 46-29 going into this quarter, and now it's a 12-point advantage.
Eldorado putting an all-guard lineup in there, trying to get some traps and some steals in the full court pressure.
Abe Neal to inbound it, and he does so to Hanson. Hanson says, get out of my way. Gets it up into the offensive end. I would say nothing but a layup. As next foul, there it is. Started to say he's going to be 2 free throws the rest of the way. And Braxton Miller will be the first one to take advantage of it. Now in comes a little bit quicker for defense, Jack Zeller. Cord Leakey gets ready to check in. Braxton Miller. Struggling at the line. He is 2-4-5. He is 2 of 6. So we'll see what the young sophomore can do. You know, you watch him play. If his team wins by 30, lose by 30 after the game, you cannot tell by looking at him. He missed that one. Ball is tipped out in the hands of Phelps. 1:44 left, 56-44. Phelps tries to shake and bake, throws up a prayer. It will not go, and a foul against the Foxes of Hamilton County. Foul is on 1-2. Do we have a 1-2?
Miller.
Yeah, well, he didn't mean to. Here's Jake Phelps at the line. He's 3 of 4. He's turned on. He's had 8 points this quarter. Make that 9. Of course, he had to sit out quite a bit there because of being in foul trouble. So he'll one more time. So he's got what, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. He's got a dozen. 56-45. Still a minute 40 to go. Got them both. 56-46. Lead by a dime. Here comes Miller. Quickly down court. He's going to kick it way out to Kessler. Leave it for Neal. Hanson. Well, the middle is wide open, but Eldorado's quick enough to close up that middle. Looking for somebody. Maybe they'll catch somebody asleep. Oh, back door just like Hanson did, and they missed him. And Kessler is fouled by Stafford. And Kessler at the free throw line. And if you are a Hamilton County fan, as we find out, Grayson Stafford has fouled out of the ball game. And I started to say, if you're a Hamilton County fan, you want Kessler at the line.
They struggled a little bit from the free throw line, but these free throws here in the last minute and 20 seconds are going to be very crucial.
Well, they missed their last 4. Kessler got that one. That'll kind of break the ice a little bit. 57-46. Still that makes it a 4-possession game. So what are we trying to do here?
Get Bradley back in, I believe.
Bradley back in the ball game. Okay, he was at the scorer's bench, just a little bit late getting there. 57-46, an 11-point Hamilton County lead, a minute 20 left. Free throw by Kessler, got them both. Kessler with 9 in the ball game. Here comes Doggett quickly down court to Eagles. Trying to get something, we're going to give it to Phelps. And knocked away, got a loose ball on the floor, and they're calling a foul on Miller. As he slapped it away, but they said you got a little bit of arm.
You don't really want to foul here if you're McLeansboro in this situation, letting Eldorado score with the clock stop.
Right. 1:12 left. let them hustle and try and throw up a prayer.
Eldorado has struggled from the field, and they're getting most of their points from the free throw line.
They've got a bunch, don't they? Got enough ink in your pen there to add them all up?
Running out of room.
All right, second one is missed. Abe Neal comes down with a rebound to Hanson. Back to Neal. Hit to Pike. Ooh, they had Kessler wide open. Decided not to give it to him. 1 minute, 58-47. Hamilton County with an 11-point lead.
Eldorado just kind of letting too much time run off the clock here.
They finally fouled. And Abe Neal, he's another one. If you're a Hamilton County fan, you want at the free throw line. Abe been relatively silent, only 4 points in the ball game. This is his first trip to the charity stripe. Automatic.
He struggled from the field this game, but that free throw looked pure.
As Zellers comes in, as Coach Miller not afraid to go to the bench. Nobody lines up for for Hamilton County underneath. And Abe Neal could say, well, no wonder, I'm shooting. You don't need a rebounder. Quickly, up court. Braxton Miller trying to keep Phelps from getting the ball. Shot put up, no good. Rebound by Murray, tries to go up, and he just throws up a prayer as Eldorado getting desperate. And so Murray will go to the line, and he will shoot two. This game has been going an hour and 45 minutes. But we will have time for supper. Murray's free throw. Got it. Shooter's roll. He is 2, 4, 6. He's 5 of 7. Jake Phelps comes out of the ball game. Cannon Weverly comes in. And second free throw he will come in after the free throw, assuming it's made. And it isn't, but he got his own rebound. Here's Murray out front, trying to do something with it. Is Grathler. He's going to make a run to the basket. Foul is going to be on 33. It's going to be Abe Neal. Still got 34 seconds to go, and Abe Neal is fouled out of the ball game. So Neal is gone. He will finish the afternoon with 6 points. Gets a nice hand. A couple of low fives from Coach Miller. High fives from Caden Kelly on the bench, and a nice applause from the fans. Grayson Stafford at the line. Excuse me. Grathler missed his first one. You'll have another one. Free throw is up and good. He has 3 in the game. Full court pressure. Ball is to Webb. Back to Pike. Hanson. Leakey. And with 25 seconds, you can hear the applause. The Foxes fans are coming to their feet. After getting beat in the opening game, they have turned around and won 3 in a row. And they're taking home hardware as they're going to garner the Consolation Championship over the host Eagles of Eldorado by a score of 60-49. That is your final as Hamilton County takes care of the homestanding Eldorado Eagles by a score of 60-49. In doing so, they pick up their 11th win of the year. Okay, we'll take a 4-minute break, get things wrapped up, and take a break.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind, and that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Revolutionize your welding experience at
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James in Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
Okay, back here again, the Hamilton County Fox is just receiving their fifth place Consolation Championship trophy as they win it over Eldorado 60-49. Let's look at the scoring. First of all, for the Foxes, Trenton Pike led the way. He had 15-12 from Cord Leakey. Then they get good balance. They had 9 from Eli Hansen, 9 from Ethan Kessler. Abe Neal with 6, Caleb Carson with 4, along with Braxton Miller, and a free throw by Andrew Webb. It was a two-man show for Eldorado. Boston Bradley led the way with 16, 14 from Jake Phelps. Andrew Murray with 9 and 3 each from Stephen Doggett, Grayson Grathler, and a couple of free throws by Grayson Stafford and a bucket by Cannon Weatherly. So 60-49, they take home the fifth place trophy. Does Hamilton County. They're now 11-4 on the year. Eldorado drops to 5-9.
For team stats, Hamilton County was 12 of 28 from three-point land. They were just 4 of 18 and 24 out of 39 from the free throw line. They grabbed 14 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, and only had 6 turnovers. For Eldorado, they were 10 of 20 from 2, 2 of 7 from 3, and 23 out of 35 from the free throw line. They grabbed 8 offensive rebounds and 15 defensive rebounds and had 19 turnovers.
Wow. So how many total free throws?
I believe 74.
74 free throws. Yeah. Okay, we're talking fun. Hey, that wraps it up now for the afternoon session. It's about 15 till 5. Our next game, we're going to be back here at 6 o'clock. And it will be between the Vienna Eagles and the Wildcats of Anna Jonesboro. They'll be playing for 5th place. So we're going to take about an hour break, find something to eat, and we'll be back for the final night. The 5th place Vienna, Anna Jonesboro. Then at 7:30, Harrisburg, Carmi, White County. And the championship for the 3rd year in a row, it'll be the Massac County Patriots against the two-time defending champion Tigers of Heron High School. So until later, thank all of our people working, especially Devin Rankin. Appreciate you. And
thanks for having me on.
All right. I'm Roger Hobbs. We'll catch you later.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page, Extreme Welding and Machine Services. In business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind, the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name, the Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471, the most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.